Whoa! Hey everybody, it's Clanton here, broadcasting live from Spaceship Earth. I'm just freestyling right now. I was on the fan club Discord tonight, just hanging out and talking to Ben Pogson of Satin Sheets and talking about how when I made Livin' Loose, I sent him Livin' Loose and talked about like how excited I was and all of that. But it reminded me, or I just started talking about the 3 years before Livin' Loose was released. I had been working on it for a long time. And it went through many different iterations. So I got curious and I started going through and just seeing, exactly when the idea started. And I started exporting it in its different phases and sharing it on the Discord as I was discovering it, rediscovering it, going back, time traveling through my little musical sketchbook for 3 years. So I shared those and everybody seemed to enjoy it, which was cool. So, I thought that I would share them here and just kind of walk them through because, we don't have the benefit of being able to chat it out through this little video. It's just kind of one directional. So I'll just kind of explain what I've got here and then edit the music high quality in so that we can you can listen to it. So here's the first one. So this is from July 2015, and this is like the first, just the first sketch of what would become Livin' Loose. So it doesn't really sound a lot like it, but you can see how it's the the first sketch. So, not much there, just a loop. And I remember, so that's kind of like a loop in my project, and I would just sit there and listen to it looping like that and try to come up with another idea. Oh, it's almost midnight here. And try to come up with another idea, and then I couldn't. So what I do then is I kind of try to, change it or whatever. But it's not all that. We'll see how it changes incrementally here. So it looks like next in the timeline, let's see, is there anything around 2015? No. Okay, so next we've got this from January 2016. So that was July 2015. And then this little export I made, this is from something that I recorded on January 2016. Okay, cool. So what's interesting here, and when I was talking, you can start hearing the, that little element in there, and that is like Make It Forever. So that's where Make It Forever came from. And so what I was saying and I didn't even really remember it playing out like this, but as I was going through and time traveling through the music, I realized that both Livin' Loose and Make It Forever were kind of born out of the same primordial soup, so to speak. So they both start off as kind of a really loose sketch, and then they kind of deviate and they branch off from each other and become two totally different songs in the end. So you can kind of hear that the ideas of both are kind of in play there. So, let's see what we've got next. So after January, it looks like we've got April is the next one. Okay, so this is the Livin' Loose branch from April 2016, and then I'm going to play you the Make It Forever branch off from April 2016. So here we go. Here's Livin' Loose. Okay, so actually that one's more like Make It Forever than Livin' Loose, but I'll play the Make It Forever branch, and that sounds even more like Make It Forever. So here's another one from April 2016. Right? That kind of sounds like Make It Forever as it is today. So I got a couple more for you. So that was from April 2016. It looks like the next thing is October 2016. So then so this is just kind of like, so the album didn't come out until, late in 2018. But in October 2016, I pretty much had Livin' Loose, the bones of it, figured out. And then it took me like another 2 years to kind of figure out what the vocals would be. And I went through so many different iterations, which unfortunately one of them I couldn't find. Maybe I'll kind of sing it here to show you. But and then of course there's the other one that's on the fan club. This Is My Dream Come True. So that was another alternate version, which would eventually become Live and Lose. So here's how it was in October 2016. All right. So kind of the same, and but I really like the way the guitar sounds in that. When I ended up adding all the other stuff and my vocals, the guitar just kind of had to sit further back into the mix, and here it's got a lot of mid-range in it, and it sounds really lo-fi and like cassette tapey, and I just really like the way that the guitar specifically sounded on that. But the guitar having that much presence in the finished version, or having that form of presence, having that kind of presence, didn't work with the final mix. So that's something interesting about that. And then I didn't get a chance to. Let's see. The way that song goes, I'll just show you what one of the lyrics were supposed to be like, because it seems like I must have deleted the recording of it. So actually, the verse that I ended with was the first verse that I ever wrote for this song, where it goes, can we take the long way home? Like, That was the first, out of like 4 different sets of lyrics, that was the first set that I wrote. But I had a really boring chorus to go along with it. That was like, can we spend the night again? Just say that over and over. We can't spend the night again. And that was the name of the song, Spend the Night Again. So maybe that'll be interesting to you, at least now it's on record. And then another version of the lyrics I could find, so I printed it out for the Discord tonight, and then so I've got it here for you now. This one was another another chorus, and I don't know that I had a verse to go with this one, and it's not even recorded here, but as it is at the end, it was like it says I love you, you hate me, it's something everybody says, or everybody says. So I didn't this is so silly, I didn't have it recorded like that. So you just hear me saying, it's something everybody says in this, but you can imagine that the second part that you hear was going on the whole time. I hope that makes sense. Cool, man. Now listen, I don't know. I know I didn't say it for that one. That was from October 2016. And if I didn't say it about the other one, that was also from October 2016. So pretty cool. I'm gonna put those up so you can download the MP3s if you want to, for any reason at all. You can put them on your iPod. So thanks for listening. Thanks for being a part of the fan club. I really appreciate that. You don't know how much I appreciate it. Oh my goodness. It's so much fun having a fan club. I think about it, when I was just a little boy, what would the little boy George think about me today, having this fan club where people care about the little bullshit little sketches that I make, because I've been making sketches like this, my whole life. And, I didn't make good finished songs until, more recently in life. But isn't it so funny how things work out? So, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Peace.